Let me ask you something. Men, what if I told you in 2026 you could be successful, loyal, in shape, emotionally stable, and still get rejected because of your height, because of your career, because of your car, or lack thereof, and even because of your phone? Not your personality, not your character, your phone. Because apparently if your texts show up green instead of blue, you're not boyfriend material. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to modern dating, where the standards are high, the logic is low, and the petty is at an all-time record.
Dating has become a marketplace.
Let's stop pretending. Dating is no longer about meeting someone and building something together. It's become a marketplace. And more marriages becoming business-like contracts. Just take a look at the various celebrity engagements and divorces surrounding prenups. Swipe left. Swipe right. Compare options. People treat relationships like they're browsing Netflix or Amazon. This one is good, but maybe the next one is better. And when people think they have unlimited options, they stop valuing the person in front of them. Which explains why today, people ghost faster, people commit less, people judge harder, everyone wants perfect, few people want to build, and women say things they want in a relationship, but rarely choose men who exhibit those things. Many women want the finished product.
The iPhone dating standard.
Now let's talk about something so petty it sounds like satire. This isn't anything new, but has played a role in modern dating. Surveys found almost a quarter of iPhone users refuse to date Android users. 22% admit they judge people negatively for sending green bubble texts. Other surveys found 70% of singles would prefer dating someone with an iPhone. Let that sink in. Even worse, profiles showing Apple products were 76% more likely to get a match on dating apps. You could be honest, loyal, responsible, ambitious, emotionally intelligent, but if you pull out or text using an Android, suddenly you're treated like you showed up with a flip phone from the 90s, and there are some great Android phones out there. Apparently romance now comes with a software requirement.
Sorry, you seem like a great guy, but your operating system isn't compatible with my lifestyle. Here's the uncomfortable reality.
Modern dating didn't become shallow by accident. Technology, social media, and opportunity amplified human nature. I spoke of this before and inside my ebook, titled, Why Love is Transactional, Commitment is Dead, and AI Might Be Your Next Partner, to explain how dating apps exposed something brutal. A small percentage of people get most of the attention. Men tend to prioritize physical attractiveness of women. The top guys, they get flooded with options. The average guy, he's invisible or placed in the friend zone. Meanwhile, many women are chasing the same small group of men. Women often prioritize income, education, and status indicators, which is why those men rarely commit, because they have options. The same can be said for attractive women. Why would they commit? They've got hundreds of matches DMs waiting in their inbox.
Let's talk about the petty culture problem.
But the phone thing reveals something deeper. Modern dating culture is becoming obsessed with brands and signals instead of substance. People judge potential partners based on their shoe brand, phone brand, their Instagram followers, their career, their car, their vacation photos, their lifestyle aesthetic. It's like some people aren't dating humans anymore, they're dating social media avatars. And if the avatar doesn't look right, they swipe left or ignore the DM, even if the person would have been an incredible match if given the opportunity. Reality check for men. Now, let's keep it honest. Men also need a reality check. A lot of guys rely entirely on dating apps or social media platforms. But here's the truth. Dating apps and Instagram are basically global competitions. You're not competing with guys in your city. You're competing with thousands of guys across the world. So if you're extremely out of shape, socially awkward, lacking confidence, doing nothing to improve yourself, the algorithm is not going to save you. Don't chase your losses. Improve your personal brand. Explore broadly. You're not limited to dating apps and Instagram. The real world still rewards confidence, courage, charisma, presence, leadership, things you can't swipe for, in-person communication and meetups. Granted, there are still rejection risks involved when genuinely approaching women in public, but you should have confidence. She may be the girl next door for you. And if she's not interested, move on. It's that simple. Never crash out over a no. You miss all the opportunities you don't take, so don't complain if you don't play the game.
Reality check for women. Women also face consequences in this system. Many women are focusing on their careers and independence, often looking to settle down, or start a family later in life, which is a risk they take if they struggle with commitment, not interested in long-term relationships, or not looking to date. Because when women ignore the guy next door type and chases the same top-tier men or stay in toxic relationships, those men often have zero incentive to lock in and commit. So many women end up stuck in cycles of situationships, ghosting, short-term flings, on and off again relationships. Then the conclusion becomes, men are trash, or dating is difficult, when the real issue is, many women are competing for the same small group of men, and some women become fooled by a temporary fantasy lifestyle that some men provide. Some women are addicted to toxic relationships. Many women, including average women, ignore average men. Because the idea of settling and building aren't options. There will always be exceptions, but some women want traditional men, but aren't ready for the traditional responsibilities that follow. So ladies, vet better and choose better. Choosing excitement over character doesn't work for a long-term relationship.
How do we navigate dating in 2026 moving forward? So, what's the solution? Because clearly the current system is dysfunctional. Here's the smarter approach. If you're successfully dating, do what works for you. Additionally, stop relying only on dating apps. Apps exaggerate shallow traits. Real attraction often happens in real life. Where personality matters, energy matters, presence matters. Leverage opportunities from social circles, work, hobbies, mutual friends, real-life interactions. Build real value. The people who win in dating markets focus on improving themselves. Health, career, confidence, social skills. Attraction isn't just looks, it's competence.
Women, be open and honest. Take things slow. Balance physical, emotional, and mental connection. Show appreciation. Recognize red flags and exit before you're in too deep. Reflect and enjoy the journey. Don't try to force him to change. If you don't like how he is right now, without any changes, then you shouldn't be with him.
Men, approach dating with realistic expectations. Date only if you can afford to date. Master communication and be honest from the start. Take social risks. Discuss gender roles. Learn from each experience. Recognize red flags early. Be thoughtful and remember the little things. Be yourself and have fun. Ignore the petty narratives. If someone rejects you because of your phone, your car, your height, congratulations, you just dodged a future argument about Instagram likes, outfit aesthetics, social status and vibes, because if green text bubbles trigger them, imagine how they react to real relationship challenges.
Sorry, you seem like a great guy, but I don't date men with Android phones.
Here's the uncomfortable truth. Men and women, listen. Some people shouldn't date right now. If someone is emotionally unstable, just got out of a relationship, financially irresponsible, addicted to validation, constantly chasing status, dating will only create more chaos. Sometimes the smartest move is work on yourself first. Modern dating is a mirror of society and can be difficult to navigate. Modern dating isn't failing because men are terrible or because women are impossible. It's failing because society started prioritizing status signals over substance, career over family, money and influence over morals. Dating has become monetized. When people reject partners over something as small as text bubble colors, you're not dealing with a dating culture anymore. You're dealing with a consumer culture. And the people who succeed in that world, they don't chase validation. They improve themselves. They meet people in the real world. They understand the game. Or maybe they'll switch to an iPhone to compete better. In any case, never let apps, algorithms, rejection, or brands determine your worth, because the right person won't care if your texts are green or blue. They'll care about whether you're accountable, authentic, communicative, consistent, and dependable. They'll care if you share values, you're emotionally mature, and trustworthy. Peace.